Tell me a little bit about what you saw between the astronauts and their families.
So it was very historic. It was very emotional. So when Doug and Bob first came out of the doors, of course, a cheer went up from everybody. The vice president was there, Elon was there, the crew families was there, and of course, Bob, myself, and the rest of the center leadership was there to cheer them on. But then, when they came out and then they went to the families and Bob Benkin said, "Virtual hug," and he shouted out, "Virtual hug," and he did this motion, and of course his child also did that virtual hug, and so I guess that's the tradition of doing a virtual hug with the families. And then they, then they walked and got in the Tesla. Either side, and the family walked right up to the window of the Tesla and were talking, having a private last moment with their father, hand on the window. It was very emotional. I had tears in my eyes. I don't know how many other people had tears in their eyes, but it was really a special, emotional moment, and everybody was wishing them well. A lot of I love yous, a lot of Godspeeds, a lot of Ad Astra, take care, all of that. So it was very special.
Thank you so much for sharing that with us. And in the context of why it's so important, Janet, you remember, you've been here since 2007.
Yep.
You were here at 2011 when Shuttle Atlantis came to wheel stop. I've talked to my uncle and father who worked out here. Layoff notices went out like the next day when the shuttle came to a stop. It was a very sad time. Bob Cabana, the director here, called it depressing. Tell me about that time and how far we've come.
Yeah, so as you note, it was the end of a very iconic program. A lot of people had spent their entire career working on the space shuttle program. So 135 flights, all of them launching from Launch Complex 39, many from 39A, where we're going to be launching from today, and then returning back, at the shuttle landing facility. Those two iconic sonic booms was something that all along the Space Coast people really resonated with, really felt in their hearts and looked forward to. So it was a very sad time, but I will tell you that 30-year program, we had planned for it. The workforce was incredible. There was a lot of people who, as I said, spent their entire career here, and they wanted to safely fly that shuttle out, and then they retired. There was also another large group of people that just wanted to put on their resume that they had been privileged to work on the space shuttle. So the workforce I was incredibly proud of, because they were resilient, they were dedicated, they were committed to safely flying out.
Everybody's saying, I see in the chat, people saying that Doug Hurley is bored. He's playing, just playing with the console with his hands. It is going to be, it's going to be a long wait to find out whether or not they're going to be able to launch here. Here's our list of events. Waiting on ISS position sync. That's in about 12 minutes from now. Sorry, I'm not sure if you wanted to listen to this lady talk, but